wide awake until the dawn upon her face, and the echoes of our song as it hummed along. So stay with me, you are my missing pieces. Oh, you are my missing pieces. You are my missing pieces. So won't you stay with me?
Good morning, Johnny.
Good morning. It's something different. I can't put my finger on it.
It's not a green screen.
You're not wearing your glasses today.
You got it. I am at my father's castle, which you're all going to learn more about during our current travel adventure vlog that we started yesterday. We are on our way to see 1OK Rock in Toronto this Friday. And
Toronto.
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 Trying to say it right, so I'll get yelled at by Joy, our beloved Joy. Yeah, so everything's going to be a little bit weird in the sense that I'm just using this for audio, so hopefully it's coming through okay. I'm using a camera that's on battery. We hope we make it to the end of this show. I'm on a smaller screen, and I'm sure things will be totally smooth. So enjoy the ride.
I'm still using the good in-ears. So we can
I'm
probably
glad
still
you
put it
are.
up there.
I didn't want to risk traveling with them. They're worth more than my computer.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be very careful with those. Oh my goodness. So many people in the chat already. Welcome, welcome. We have a very special Reaction Wednesday. It is, of course, it's going to feel a little bit like a Filipino Friday because it's GiGi.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And GiGi vibes. And we're going to start off with, she did an interview called, I guess Toni Tlaks is the program. She interviews celebrities or whatnot. So we're going to get to actually know GiGi a little bit more, which we really haven't taken the time to do. We know her voice.
I don't
we
think
know
I've heard her
she's amazing.
speak much. Yeah.
No, not at all. So hopefully I will have transparency on, but I have the closed caption setting, so Johnny will be able to read along with. And of course, we'll have links in the description after for anybody else to go back and rewatch things as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Judith, what? Your in-ears are more expensive than the computer? We got really nice ones from West Tone Audio. There's like Mach 1 through 8, and Mach 1 are still amazing and professional in the sense that you'll be able to truly hear the full range, frequency range. But we have they sent us Mach 7s, which are extremely professional. So any of you out there that want to experience music at like studio quality, that's where to go. Description below, 10% off.
I've also been using them for my band gigs too. It is a game changer. They are, I can't go back to what I was using before.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Okay, so I'd like to begin because I want to hear GiGi speak.
Yes. Before we do though, Richard,
Yes.
please tell you beautiful people out there, hit like and subscribe, ring that bell so you always know what we are up to at all times.
And every time I press the button, my whole computer shakes because it's, not really stable. There we go. Also, be sure to check out the link below in the description where you can buy us a coffee, help support our page, even become a silver, gold, or diamond Throne member for all sorts of cool perks, and check out Throga.com to learn more about your voice in the 7 dimensions of singing.
And yes, Dennis, good idea. Invite all of your Filipino friends.
Yes.
More
We
the
have,
merrier.
what was your goal? 19 million?
Yeah. I want
19 million
subscribers.
live. We're going to break YouTube. We're a little ways off, but we'll get there.
Yes.
Whoops, I lost my chat here. Here we go. All right, let's go.
Hi, Gigi!
Hello.
Kamusta?
Ang ganda niyo po. Oh my gosh.
Ikaw din.
Hello po. Ay, hindi na siya sweet girl. Ay, ba't siya nagbago? Nagda-drugs na ba siya? Kakanta pa ba ako? Sana, hindi ko na lang pinasok.
There we go, sorry about that.
Sana tinuloy ko na lang yung pag-aaral ko. Okay na po. kunin mo na siya. Pero nung nawala, hindi pala. Hindi ako okay. Kasi wala
Watching
akong
something
pera,
where Gigi's
wala.
gonna
Hindi
cry.
ko siya mapagamot. Di ba? Isa lang ako.
I guess they're just like showing what's coming.
Yeah, the highlights. Yeah.
Who recommended this? Oh man. All right.
This means
Well, we
Richard's
love
gonna
her.
cry too, but that's what everybody wants.
Yes, we will be doing several songs today too, by the way, and we're going to take requests when that time comes, okay? Right now we want to carve out some time to get to know
Nag-start
her.
ang career mo technically nung pandemic.
Yes po.
Paano?
Nag-start po kami sa fundraising po para po kay mama ko. At saka po sa paggawa ng covers with my band.
Sino nagsabi na gawin natin to?
Yung ideas lahat dun sa director and producer namin na si Erwin Laksa, siya yung nag-encourage din sa akin na mag-live stream ulit
Yung studio na yun, kanino yun? Yung
sa partner ko po. Pero yung studio po namin super liit lang. Tapos po nung nag-start kami mag-fundraising, unti-unti pong umaangat yung views. Pero nag-start po kami ng 50 viewers lang, 100 viewers lang.
Yung pinakamataas mong views, pumalo ng...
Nag-peak po siya ng 80,000. Pandemic po kasi, syempre lahat ng tao nasa bahay.
Para ka nag-free concert sa bahay. Di ba?
Doon nakita po namin na umaangat yung views. Hindi kami makapaniwala kasi sino ba naman kami? Hindi naman kami kilala.
Pero kung babalikan mo, ilang taong ka unang kumanta?
5 years old po ako nag-start, sabi ni Mama.
Ano yung mga kinakanta mo nun?
Yung kay Aiza Sigera.
Pagdating ng panahon, tama. Kasi pinanganak siya 1995, 2000 ay kaputukan ng pagdating ng panahon. When you were growing up, ano yung setup ng pamilya?
Magulo siya eh.
Pag sinabi mong magulo, in what way?
Well, natatandaan ko po nung
Is
bata
she speaking
ako.
in
Nasa father's
Tagalog
side po ako noon.
or
I was very, very young. Pinaka-natatandaan ko, pinagluto niya ako ng hotdog. Tapos,
sorry, I can't speak and listen to her at the same time. Yeah, I'm just wanting to clarify what language she's speaking in because I know there's like a ton. I'm trying to learn Tagalog, but she's also flipping back and forth between English. It's funny, some of the words are clearly borrowed from English and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say that.
she
was
is,
kinda
okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
Okay.
very young. Pinaka-natatandaan ko, pinagluto niya ako ng hotdog. Tapos yun lang po yung memory ko and yung lahat na po ng natatandaan ko is kay mama ko na.
Wow.
Kasi si mama po talaga yung nagpalaki sa akin.
Separated ang parents mo?
Separated po sila.
So you were raised by a single mom?
Yes.
So paano yung naging relationship ninyo growing up?
Para kaming aso't pusa. Although mahal na mahal namin isa't isa, yung relationship namin talagang nag-aaway kami madalas.
May panahon ba na naging toxic yung relationship?
Yes.
Pag sinabi mong toxic, in what way?
Si mama kasi at Toni, 4'11" lang yan. Pero sobrang
4'11"
tough
and tall.
niya talaga sa akin. Kapag sumagot ako sa sinabi niya, susugurin na ako niya. Nasa bunutan ako, nasampalin ako. Pag sumagot ka, bastos ka na eh. Pero I don't find it na parang in-abuse ako, physically abused.
Yun yung way of discipline noon.
Yes, pero grabe si mama magmahal. Kumbaga yung pagmamahal niya, overprotective na siya. Madalas ako nasasakal.
Nasasakal in what way?
Yung mga bawal. Bawal akong sumama sa friends ko ng super gabi. Bawal ako mag-boyfriend. Focus ako sa studies ko.
Yes, magigets ko yan. Pag teenager ka growing
yan.
up, tapos may mga ganyang rules, tapos hindi na-explica sa'yo ng tama bakit may mga ganong batas, ang tingin mo, sinasakal ka at hinihinder yung happiness mo ng mga magulang mo.
Yes.
Kasi feeling ko yung 90s kids ganyan eh.
Yeah.
Madaming mga bawal, tapos tayo yung generation na talagang lumaki sa palo.
Opo.
Di ba?
Yes.
Isa pa sa napansin ko sa mga parenting style nung 80s and 90s, masakit magsalita ang mga magulang.
Yes. Sobra.
Alam mo, yung mga sinasabi sa atin ng mga magulang natin, hindi natin...
So I'm going to disrupt this real quick because I love learning from you guys too.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. So Morgan's saying the reason for the mixed language, Tagalog, in a language comprised of English, Spanish, and 187 local dialogues in the in the islands, it's a testament to their flexibility of communication. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Art throws in, he knows Throglish, which is a very low-grade version of communication. We don't
Very
want that to
primitive, yes.
spread in the islands whatsoever.
Yeah.
Let's keep going here. I mean, this is...
What an honor, though, if it did, though.
Yes, yes. And someone also mentioned that Toni's also a singer, and well, she's Filipino, and an actress as well. So there's that that communication there between them.
Yeah.
Hit play.
Nakalimutan yan.
Ano?
The good and the bad. Ano yung pinakamagandang nasabi sa'yo ng mami mo? Naalala mo?
Dahil ka magdasal. Lumayon ka sa pinanggalingan mo. Mahalin mo lahat ng tao nakapaligid sa'yo.
Pero ano naman yung hindi mo malilimutan na nasaktan kang nasabi sa'yo ng nanay mo?
Oh, sana hindi na lang kita pinanganak.
Oh, man.
Sana nung nasa tiyan pa lang kita, pinatay na kita.
Ba't yung sinabi yun?
Nung time na yun, naging pasaway ako. Lalo na nung nag-start ako maging teenager.
Nung lumalaki ka, hinanap mo yung tatay mo?
Nung parang mga high school na ako, hinanap ko na si Papa. Nagtanong na ako bakit kayo naghiwalay, pwede ko ba siya makita, mga ganyan. And nakita ko po si Papa ko.
Core memory yun.
Core memory.
Kailan nangyari yun?
Parang mga first year, second year, high school ako noon. Binisita lang po namin si Papa.
First time mo yun
First time. Yung happiness ko noon, hindi siya mapapalitan. Na for the first time, yung dalawang parents ko nagkasama.
Ay, dream ng bata yan. Na makitang complete yung family niya. Paano ka na-discover ni Ma'am Charo?
Nung kinover ko po yung We've Only Just Begun, kinanta ko po siya sa isang event online, tapos nag-decide po kami ng partner ko na i-post sa YouTube ko. So dun po, nagulat na lang kami na parang 2 months, nag-1 million po siya. Tapos po,
well-deserved.
yun po yung time na na-discover po ako ni Ma'am Charo, tsaka po ng Rice Artist Studios po. Tapos, kinakausap nila ako to be a part of ABS-CBN ulit.
Anong
Tapos
year na yan?
2020 po.
Pandemic pa.
Pandemic po. I was very, very happy. Tapos, ang
Just
daming
that
sinabi na
4-year
mga ganda
span where
mangyayari.
they are now.
Binalita ko po yun sa
Yeah.
buong banda. Na sabi ko, pipirma na ako, ganyan. Kasi isa to sa stepping stone ng career ko. Kumbaga, arte din ako, kakanta ako, lahat gagawin ko dito. Lahat naman sila okay naman. May isa lang akong kabanda na huwag ka nang pumirma. Kasi pumirma na rin ako before and well, hindi ganun kaayos yung nangyari sa akin. Sinabi ko rin po kay Mama, Ma, kakaroon na tayo ng pera, mapapagamot na kita ulit.
May sakit na si Mama nun.
Opo.
2018
po nung na-diagnose siya sa breast cancer.
Okay. I
Noong time
read
na
that
yun,
in the comments.
nagdadalawang isip kasi ako
Na?
na pumirma. Lalo na Ate Toni nung na-retrench ako.
Na-retrench ka sa?
Showtime po. Nagdadalawang isip ako baka ganun ulit yung mangyari. Baka umulit lang ulit yung cycle.
O paano ka napapirma?
Inalis ko lahat ng negative na naiisip ko. Nagtiwala lang ako. And pumirma na ako. Naging okay naman.
Naging okay naman. Paano mo hinandle yung fame online? Kasi pag may fame na online, may public opinion and judgment na. May say na sila sa buhay mo. Yung mga opinion ng tao
Ang
sa'yo.
dami na pong bashers.
Bakit nga nagka-basher? Ano ba nangyari? Kumakanta lang naman siya online. Bakit ba nagkaroon ng basher, di ba?
Siguro ang dami rin kasing mga critic talaga online. And
Always.
pag may narinig na mali, sisitahin ka. Ang taray ko daw sa live stream. Ang ginagawa ko lang naman, Ate Toni, is magpakatotoo. Kasi nung first live stream ko, Ate Toni, sweet lang ako. Hindi ko pinapakita yung mga halakhak ko na sobra. Hindi ako sumasagot sa mga comments na nakikita ko parang binabash ako. Ano lang, basta kanta lang ako, request kanta. Nung habang tumatagal, sinabihan din kasi kami ng director namin na si Erwin na okay lang na magpakatotoo kayo kasi yan yung hinahanap ng tao. Be authentic. So, ang ginawa ko, naging ako. Pinakita ko yung pagkakulit ko, yung pag magkamali, okay lang.
So important
Pero
to do
nung
that.
parang nakikita nila yun na parang nagkakamali ako, bakit siya nagkakamali? Ganyan, di ba dapat pinapractice yan? Ganyan, tas ay, ba't ganyan siya tumawa? Ang pangit. Ano ba yun? Ayusin mo nga. Tapos, pag kumakanta ako sa live stream, Ate Toni, minsan nakaganyan na ako.
We don't make mistakes on this show, so we haven't really experienced that side.
We can't really
of-
relate to that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it seems like that would be difficult to process. No, it's a weird
No, but
thing. You,
Oh,
even
go ahead.
just,
Yeah.
I don't know, I was just gonna say, just even as a parent, you know, it's like what you're always holding your breath. Like if your child uploads a photo, just even if it's like in an isolated circle, because their friends at school can see it, and that means they have it on their phone and they can share it and they can modify
Yeah,
it
and
and
these-
tweak it. It's
These
scary.
days it's brutal.
brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Oh no, just you know, referencing her, the subject of authenticity. I mean, it's so true. It's kind of what, you know, we've when we started out. This was brand new for us as well, and it's like you don't know what you're doing, and it's like you know you feel like you gotta act a certain way, and then as time has gone on, you start to kind of just relax into who you really are.
We definitely over edited early on. We're like, oh,
Yeah, 'cause you
I
wanna
cleared my
present
throat. I
yourself in a certain
better edit that out. Like,
Yeah,
now
like
we're
all
like
the
sneezing on camera.
Yeah. No, but I think that's people like that. It's a permission slip for themselves as well to be themselves because everybody just wants to relax. I think everybody's sick of just kind of putting on a facade all the time. But
Yeah, but it's particularly difficult when it's like for her, it's career trajectory, right? I mean, just when you're really in the public eye, like she is, because it goes beyond just being yourself. Because even if you're yourself, you're still going to have people that just don't like your voice or your song choices or just how
Sure.
you know what I mean. And so that doesn't fix the bashers, right? But it does
Right.
deepen your relationship with the people that do appreciate you and do understand you, and that's what you want to focus on for sure.
yeah, and I think that goes more towards, you know, outside of being yourself, just accepting yourself as well. It's like, yeah, people are going to, and just being okay with who you are because people are, yeah, they're going to have their own perceptions, their own biases.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
I
process.
mooned y'all on camera. So, yeah. Don't get much lower than that. No,
Minsan
but
nakataas
yeah.
yung paa
Yeah.
ko na parang lalaki. Ayaw nila. Maraming may ayaw, marami ding may gusto. Maraming may nakakatanggap sa akin. Pero nagtataka lang ako, bakit kaya ayaw nila ng change? Tapos Ate Toni, di ba nag-grow din ako as an artist? Kasi pag singer ka, hindi ka lang dapat naka-stay lang doon sa isang genre. So ako as an artist, ini-improve ko yung sarili ko. Gusto kong kumanta ng iba. Nung nag-start ako kumanta ng mga rock, parang, ay, hindi na siya sweet girl. Ay, ba't siya nagbago? Nag-drugs na ba siya? Oh my gosh, na ano. Nung nakita ko yun, masakit.
Ano yung masakit na nakita mo?
Nasabihan akong, ay, nagda-drugs ka. Gusto ko lang naman pakita sa tao yung versatility as an artist. And bakit kailangan niya mambash ng tao na gusto lang naman niya mag-grow? Gusto ko lang ipakita sa inyo, kaya ko pang gawin para mas mapasaya kayo. Pero bakit parang ayaw niyo? So, dumating sa point, Ate Toni, na kakanta pa ba ako?
Sumasagot ka ba online?
Yes.
Ano yung mga sinasagot mo?
Ito yung pinaka nag-viral siya, Ate Toni. Kumanta ako sa beach na nakatupis ako. Tapos, nung nag-post na, may mga nag-post na ganyan, ano nangyayari sa kanya? Una, nagpagupit ng buhok. Yun po yung time na nagpagupit ako ng hair para sa mom ko. Support her. Kasi nagkikimo na siya that time. Nakikita rin nila yung tattoo ko. At siya nagpa-tattoo, dumudumi na yung balat. Pero yun yung time na sumagot na ako sa kanila lahat. Sabi ko,
It's hard to look away from
porket
those.
ba
That's
nakatusis
definitely
balls na-
another level of bashing.
Nasa beach ako,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
hindi naman
Yeah.
ako naghubad-hubad talaga kasi may takip ako, ate. Ang masakit dun, ang daming comments na bumalik ka sa dati, pahabain mo ulit yung buhok mo, palis mo yung tattoo mo, huwag ka magdroga. Puro ganon, puro droga. So parang after nun, ayoko na magpakita sa tao. Ayoko nang
Yeah.
mag-perform ng ganon ulit. Kasi parang every time na I change something, may masasabi sila. Lumating din sa point na sana hindi ko na lang pinasok itong pagkanta. Sana tinuloy ko na lang yung pag-aaral ko. And then I realized din, ate, na good thing na may bashers. Kasi merong isa akong basher, Ate Toni, na sinabi, ang tinis ng boses mo. Lalo na pag bumibirit ka, ang sakit sa tenga. Una umiyak ako. Sabi ko, ano bang ginagawa ko mali? Ano bang mali sa pagbirit ko? And then pinakinggan ko yung mga videos ko, Ate Toni, na matinis nga. Matinis siya, pero for me, hindi siya masakit sa tenga. So, binago ko yun. In-improve ko yung vocals ko nung nakita ko yun.
For me, may category yan eh. May bashing and may constructive criticism. For me, constructive criticism helps you as a person to grow, improve, and change for the better. So, kailangan mo ring parang ma-discern kung ano ba yung comment na makakatulong sa'yo bilang isang tao at ano yung comment na sisirain lang yung pagkatao mo.
Yeah.
Kaya nagkakaroon ng parang resentment.
Yes. Para ko nawawalang bata. Nung halos lahat ng mga comments sila parang, yun nga, yung sinabi yung
Just on this topic too, and I see this with the students, and Johnny and I, in our own careers, and we have a lot of musician friends, obviously. Some at the very beginning, some Grammy-winning, right? Just the full spectrum of everything. The survivors, if you will, and I don't mean the ones that necessarily succeed in terms of gaining great fame, but just they continue to enjoy music and doing art, tend to be one of two personalities. One, just stubborn, whether it's ego, whether it's whatever it is, screw you all, I'm doing what I'm doing, just like that. There's not necessarily growth involved, but they're just going to keep going forward no matter what. And then you have the others that adopt over time a little more of a, for lack of a better term, a Buddhist mentality of just allowing the crap just to like pass through you and do what Gigi's saying. It's like, ooh, I might agree with that. Let me learn, and try to refine yourself where it makes sense to you as opposed to just sheer negative criticism. And you have to be one of the two to like continue the art at least in a public eye.
Yeah, I think that the latter, I mean, they tend to start out being a little more sensitive. Overall, they're just, artists are generally sensitive people, so that they just have a thinner skin, I think, going in, and they're, they have a hard time putting themselves out there, and it's a process to get that thick skin and to not, to be able to separate and like, okay, what people say is not necessarily the truth. But, if you can get to that point where you can, take a criticism like that and be like, okay, maybe I can see from their perspective.
If it resonates with you on some level, you can grow from it.
And that's great if you can get to that point. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's hard though.
You're unstoppable, yeah.
walang bata. Nung halos lahat ng mga comments sila parang, yun nga, yung sinabi yung gusto ko i-please to, nalabuan din ako kung anong bang gagawin ko talaga.
Isa sa mga paborito kong libro yung A Tethered Soul. Sabi doon is, yung hindi ka naman daw talaga nawawala sa sarili mo, yung finding yourself is going back to who you really are. Never namang nawala kung sino si GiGi. Feeling ko, andyan siya lagi. Ang nawala is yung sense na tinago mo siya para ma-please mo yung iba.
Okay.
So, paano mo na-navigate yung time na yon na medyo maingay ang opinion nila sa'yo online?
Sa ngayon ate, hindi ko alam. Para ako naliligaw pa din. Until now. Lalo na nung nawala yung mom ko.
At saka recently lang.
Nung nawala kasi si mama, parang yung mundo ko, sobrang bigat. Para akong inalisan ng kaluluwa sa katawan ko. Siya lahat, every time na kumakanta ko, siya yung motivation ko.
Para sa nanay mo.
Para sa kanya lagi. Until now.
Bago mawala si mama mo, ano yung huling pag-uusap niyo? Naalala mo pa?
Nasa Canada ako nito, Ate Toni. Nasa concert ko nun. Nasa hotel ako, nag-video call ako sa kanya. Pero may tube na siya nito eh. Medyo groggy pa siya and di na nagre-react yung face niya. And nagkukwento ako, Ate Toni. Sabi ko, kumanta ako sa concert, hindi ko alam nawawala yung passport ko. Habang kinukwento ko yun sa kanya, nag-react siya. Yung reaction niya is yung gumanon. Kumunot lang yung noo niya. After niyang mag-react, nag-react ka ma, nakuha ko na, wag ka mainis. Tapos, sabi ko, tawag ako ulit. Liligo lang ako. Ang pagka-off ko, nasa shower ako, sabi ko, kinausap ko si Lord. Sabi ko, Lord, okay na po. Kunin mo na siya.
Ba't mo sinabi yun?
Hirap na siya, Ate Toni. Yung face niya, alam mo yung magana, yung namamagana.
In pain.
in pain. Ate, in pain. After ko maligo, may tumatawag. Pagkasagot ko, lahat sila nag-iiyakan sa room.
Alam mo na.
Alam ko na. And then, shock ako. Yung mama ko na wala na.
Pinagdasal mo pa yun. Yun yung huli mong sinabi kay God. Okay ka na.
It's amazing.
Pero nung nawala, hindi pala. Hindi ako okay. Hindi ako okay. Until now. Sinisisi ko kasi yung
I've had to
sarili
go
ko.
through this.
Ate.
I can only imagine.
Kung bakit siya lumala ng ganyan. Kasi wala akong pera. Una, hindi ko siya mapagamot. Di ba? Isa lang ako eh. At siya lang din yung lakas ko madalas. Siya lang. And then, nung time na yun, hindi ko alam yung gagawin ko. As in-off ko yung phone. Sabi ko, mamaya na lang. Lahat ng kabanda ko pumunta sa room. Condolence. And, sinabi ko, tuloy pa rin yung concert, ha?
Tinuloy mo yung show.
Yes.
Paano mo natuloy?
Siya lang. Hindi ko alam, ate. Parang may something na strength na umano sa puso ko na ituloy mo. Kasi my mom, gusto niya, syempre, na ituloy ko yon. Sabi ko, Ma, iaalay ko tong concert na to for you. And sinabi ko, makakanood ka na.
In spirit nandun
In
siya.
spirit, yes. In spirit,
Papanood ka niya.
yes. After ng concert ko, syempre pinost yun, social medias, na tinuloy ko pa rin, despite na nawala yung mom ko. Meron akong nabasang comment na, he really love you.
Yeah, I know. You just have to.
Why are you
Oh
there?
my God.
Bakit mo tinuloy yung concert? So, dun sa tao nagsabi na, bakit ka nandyan? My mom told me one thing and taught me one thing then, na you have to be professional all the time. Kasi hindi naman nila alam kung namatayan ka o hindi. Kung ano yung pinagdadaanan mo eh.
So, yan yung mga struggles of being a public figure, of being a performer, and an entertainer. Na yes, you are going through something personal, pero yung commitment sa work, di ba? Hindi naiintindihan ng lahat. O, ba't ginagawa?
Also, just on this topic too, particularly with music and singing and artistic expression of any kind, it's such a therapeutic process. I would imagine I would turn to music, you know, in the day that I lose one of my parents. And like I said, I haven't had to, neither of us have had to go through that process yet. It's scary, but music is exactly what I would turn to, and to have an energy of communication. You know, you're delaying some processes related to grievance, I'm sure, in that. But that's also where there's sanction and safety and expression and, you know, all of that. That's I would imagine I would have made the same choice.
Sure. Yeah. Also, we got to keep in mind she's 28 here. All the stuff that she's talking about, she's so young still. So
She's a kid.
yeah. But oh man, I mean, if we didn't like her before, I mean, it's just what a sweetheart, great,
What a
So-
soul.
very deep
Yeah.
soul. Yeah.
Yung commitment sa work, di ba? Hindi naiintindihan ng lahat. O, ba't ginagawa mo yan? Dapat, ganito, di ba? Ang daling humusga sa mga tao na nakikita natin online. So, pagkatapos ng concert, umuwi ka na?
Umuwi na ako sa Philippines. Ang ginawa ko kasi, Ate Toni, pina-freeze ko yung body ni Mama para makita ko pa. Nung nakita ko yung body niya, ate, sobrang lungkot, pero a part of me, masaya. Masaya na tapos na yung paghihirap niya. She's been battling cancer for 6 years, ate. Tagal. So I think it's time na rin.
Nagpahinga na siya? From pain?
Yes, it's time to rest.
Okay. May ganun ka talaga ang character na pag may commitment ka, tinutuloy mo.
Yes po.
Aside from tinuloy mo yung concert kahit na nawala yung mami mo, na aksidente ka, tinuloy mo yung show.
Yes po.
Yung isa sa pinaka, di ba, naging controversial din yun. Dahil galing kang aksidente, tapos tinuloy mo pa rin.
Opo.
Damn.
Kaya lang parang nag-collapse na yung body mo, parang sabi na nila, sandali! Ipahinga mo naman kami! Sandali lang naman!
Yes.
Bakit wala kang nararamdaman nun? Tinuloy mo yung show?
Wala po eh. Parang,
Ano ba nangyari talaga nun, nung gabing yun?
di ba po na-aksidente kami? Nagpaano naman kasi kami, nagpa-CT scan, MRI. Wala naman nakita. So,
Ano nangyari dun sa kotse?
ang kwento sa amin, so parang akala nung kasama namin na nasa unahan, magpa-park lang. Eh hindi tumitigil. Sumalpok po yung van dun sa likod ng truck. Ang pinaka natatandaan ko, nagising ako kasi nahampas ako, umikot ako, tapos humampas ako. Akala ko, wala lang.
Wala kang naramdaman.
Wala akong naramdaman. Ang naramdaman ko lang nun is, masakit lang to.
So after nun, din na aksidente, so inayos-ayos, di ba? Syempre may pag-uusap yun.
Opo.
Sino nag-decide na, punta pa rin tayo sa show?
Ako po.
Talagang show must go on talaga siya.
Opo,
Okay.
kasi noong time, wala naman akong sugat, wala naman akong ano. So, di ba, parang kapag di ko tinuloy, baka sabihin ang arte ko. Tapos, nung nasa stage, parang sabi ko, may nafe-feel akong something, parang akong groggy na hindi ko maintindihan, na parang masakit yung ulo, nahihilo.
Concussion.
Tapos, nung nag-perform ako, parang mga second to third song ata, doon na ako parang, yung kamay ko nanginginig na, tapos bumibilis yung tibok ng puso ko. Parang, ito ba yun? Ano nangyayari? Pero kumakanta pa din ako, pinapakanta ko pa yung audience. Tapos, binaba ko yung mic, gumanon ako sa mic. Kasi ate, nanginginig na yung katawan, yung ulo ko gumaganon.
Wow, that's
Tapos
scary.
after nun, may naano ako na parang, meron nagising ako uli. Pero yung kamay ko naninigas na, nakikita ko naninigas. So, binaba na nila ako. So, yun na ate. Nag-stop na yung buong show. Tapos, dilala na ako ulit sa hotel. Yung time na yun, nakauwi pa ako. Kasi, alam kong wala eh. Kasi walang pasa. Kasi the next day, di ba, dapat lalabas na yun. Kahit pa paano, may mga pula-pula na. Pero nung mga parang, nakauwi na ako sa house, 4th or 5th day, doon na
Dang.
naglabasan. As in, super wala. Pinost ko yun sa Facebook ko ate, sa GiGi De Lana.
4 to 5 days pa lumabas yung
Yung pinaka
bruises?
bruises. As in, itim na itim. At sobrang magaya na manas.
Wow.
Buong hanggang dito.
Parang
Tapos,
binugbog talaga.
yes. Tapos po yung dito, may nerve damage ako na hanggang ngayon parang masakit pa rin siya. Hindi pa siya natitreat masyado. Yun din yung time na dapat magpapahinga na rin ako ng voiceless ko. Kasi nagkaroon ako ng nodules sa
Oo.
throat. So, hindi ako dapat magsalita for 1 to 2 months. Nagkasabay ate. So, accident and then no talking. Ang hirap nun kasi pag
So, it says modules on the translation, but it's nodules. So, what
Nodules,
nodes
yeah.
are, for those of you who don't know, this can happen to anybody. You don't have to be a singer. You could just, like, it's very common, like classroom teachers, having to kind of force their voice at an unnatural volume for extended periods of time. It's basically just friction. The vocal folds are vibrating so much over a period of time that friction causes swelling, friction causes heat causes swelling. So when the folds swell and they're constantly in contact, it ends up developing what's essentially like a callus, like you would just get in your hand. So the calluses rub against each other, and they're always bilateral, meaning if it's formed on one side, it's going to start to rub against the other, and then calluses form there. Sometimes it could be a vocal polyps as well. And if they're immature, which obviously they are in this scenario, meaning they're just starting to form, you can hear it in your voice, the folds aren't responding correctly, and just some anomalies start to take place with your tone. And through vocal rest, not speaking, not singing, etc., it'll just start to go away on their own, and there's very specific vocal techniques to stretch the folds and maintain plasticity within the outer layers of the folds, so they can be kind of healed, so to speak, on their own through just very specific care. So it sounds like that's what she went through. If they get too far and they become mature nodules, that can cause more permanent issues. Like you can hear like Rod Stewart's voice or something like that. It's just like he has them removed all the time. It's just callus on callus on callus. It's kind of scary, right? So I'm glad that she caught that early enough. Let me back this up a little bit.
Yeah.
Nagkasabay ate. So, accident and then no talking. Ang hirap nun kasi pag kailangan ko ng tulong, gusto ko uminom ng tubig, gusto ko umihi, hindi ako pwede magsalita.
Kasi dati, pag sinabing GiGi De Lana noong 2020, magaling na singer. Tapos, dahil nga dyan sa mga public opinion, judgment, may mga iba na silang sinasabi about you. Ganito na siya, nagbago na siya, ganyan na siya. Pero if there's one thing na gusto mong malaman ng tao tungkol kay GiGi, ano yun?
As long as I'm alive, I will sing.
Mhm.
I will sing kahit walang bayad.
Sa ngayon, anong pangarap mo na ngayon?
For now, ate,
Love it.
gusto ko lang maging at peace. Maging masaya yung puso ko ng totoo. Hindi yung pinifake ko lang.
Hmm.
And I want to heal now.
What a lovely person. Just sweet, genuine.
Right, looks like there's some. Is it outtakes or something? Hold on, real quick.
Di ba kinanta mo yung Bakit Nga Pamahal Kita?
Yes.
Pero grabe ang ganda ng version mo. Yun yung parang na pinauso mong trend, yung pataas ng pataas.
Yung kabanda ko po kasi niloko ko eh. Hindi ko po dapat kakantahin eh.
Pero grabe vocal calisthenics ng kantang yun. Yung parang di mo alam kung saan part ka hihinga. Parang huminga ka na dahil katapusan mo na tong kantang to. Pag tinuloy-tuloy mo to. Di ba ganung level?
Mahirap po siya. Kahit nga po nung binabaan na namin, ang hirap pa rin po niyang kantahin. Iba yung pagkakagawa sa kanya, iba yung pagkabalad niya.
Mm-mm.
I feel like she's great. Like we were huge fans before, but anytime you get to know somebody, when you get beyond just what's on the exterior, it's it can be so revelatory, and that goes into what she was saying with the bashers, and her mom was saying stay professional at all time, or keep your cool, basically.
Right.
When these people are saying this stuff, even though it's hurtful and it's I mean, she has all the reason to feel bad about that. It's hard not to, but if you can kind of keep your cool and just kind of look past it and see that realize that these people that are saying this, it's like they're coming from a place of pain, probably, that they need to unleash it on somebody. It doesn't make it right, but it definitely helps. It definitely helps to have that empathy, not only for their sake, but your own. Because if you start having hate towards hatefulness, then it keeps perpetuating.
It's
so
cyclic.
that
Yeah.
was a great.
Yeah.
That's great advice. From
I'm
your
glad
mom.
you
And her
pointed out-
mother. And go ahead.
No, I was to say I'm glad you pointed out her age because I kind of just forgot about that.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's
You just feel like you see somebody on TV. It's like, oh, they have it figured out. It's like, no, she's still a child in some like we
Right.
were. I mean, she's an
Not in a
adult,
negative way,
obviously.
yeah.
It's like, but she's still learning, and 28's still very young, and we're all still figuring things out. No, but I love the her relationship with her mother. I feel like it kind of reminds me of what Whitney Houston and her mother. And I guess we've come across people that sort of parent-child relationship when they're definitely parents that have been entertainers and their child is going for the same thing, or even sports parents. It's like there's sometimes that antagonistic thing where they're just at each other and they can say hurtful things to each
the
other.
dance
But
moms. Yeah.
yeah, right. But it's they're kind of cut from the same cloth in a sense, and whenever that happens in a family, those are the people that usually tend to come to blows the most, the people that
Yeah.
are most alike. But underneath that is such a love and such a respect, and obviously based
Yeah.
on her actions and just, I mean, she was just
It's
her
how
partner,
she's
her mother
processing
passed
it,
away.
and then processing it publicly, even in that interview, just shows the level of maturity that this relatively young woman has. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to switch gears. This is GiGi Vibes Bloopers, the lazy song Bruno Mars. Just to kind of, let's. I had a list of songs. I'm like, this one sounds good right now.
Sounds fun.
after,
Yes.
after processing that.
It was fun stuff.
In the meantime, we're going to kind of open up the chat as well. If there's specific songs that we haven't heard yet that you're interested in. I have a few on my list that we haven't heard. She's Gone's been requested. Heart to Heart, Miss You Like Crazy, Saving All My Love for You, I Turn to You. So if there's something that you guys want, I'm not really set up to do the voting, but Gite is in class. I don't know why she doesn't just skip, going to school to be here with us, but whatever.
You're a bad influence,
priorities.
So you told me for 20 years ago when I was in school.
I'm just going to kind of pull it from the chat as it comes. But in the meantime, let's watch this.
Today I don't feel like doing anything.
Sorry.
I just don't feel like picking up my phone to leave a message at the tone. 'Cause today I swear I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna kick my feet up, then stare at the fan. Turn the TV on, throw my hand in my pants. Nobody's gonna tell me I can't.
Oh, yes, you can.
I'll be lounging on the couch, just chilling in my snuggie. Click to empty pieces, they can teach me how to Dougie. It's in my castle, I'm the freaking man. Oh, yes, I said it, I said it, I said it 'cause I can. Today I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed. I don't feel like picking up my phone, so leave a message at the tone. 'Cause today I swear I'm not doing anything, nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Oh, diba?
Tomorrow I'll wake up to some P90X, meet a really nice girl, have some really nice. And she's gonna scream out, this is great.
Ay, gumalaw.
I might mess around, get my college degree. I bet my old man would be so proud of me. But sorry, Pops, you'll just have to wait.
Oh, wait pala.
Oh, yes, I said it, I said it, I said it 'cause I can. Today I don't feel like
seryoso na.
doing anything. I just
Kuha-kuha talaga.
don't feel like picking up my phone, so leave a message at the tone. 'Cause today I swear I'm not doing anything. I ain't gonna comb my hair, 'cause I ain't going anywhere. No, 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 no. I just strut in my birthday suit and let everything hang loose. Yeah, 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 yeah. Todo na to. Oh, today I don't feel like doing anything.
Wow, Rupa May Mars.
I just wanna lay in
Rupa
my
Mars.
bed.
Kumalaw.
Don't feel like picking up my phone, so leave a message.
So obviously, this song doesn't like challenge her vocally.
No.
But you need these moments, like just in levity, not just in context of this show where we just watched the interview, but when you're doing these long concerts and there's like, crazy high notes and serious songs and angry songs and sad songs and going through these, you need these moments just to breathe just as a musician and enjoy the company that you're in. And what an awesome band to do this with.
Yeah, they're so fun. And again, I just love how natural she is. She's got just a great, authentic, natural tone, which plays into just her personality because
Absolutely.
she's like super.
And if
down
I'm
to
going to
earth.
listen to anything that's even in the vein of reggae, it's going to be GiGi having fun with the band.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I've never liked this song, ever, but I like them doing it. Like, I'm a Bruno Mars fan. I think he's got some.
Oh,
great
he's
stuff.
awesome.
Some of his stuff is just
Yeah.
silly. I don't know.
It's a taste thing.
I like her on this.
Oh, she's awesome.
Kumalaw.
Don't feel like picking up my phone, so leave a message at the tone. 'Cause today I swear I'm not doing anything, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Sergeant Solo, yung sipol. Kuhang-kuha talaga. Ang galing.
Wala kasi akong laughter.
Ang galing mo.
Para ba
Honey?
dyan? Ayan, higher, higher.
Teka lang.
Lakas mo pa.
Kailangan ko pasok yan dito dyan. Kuhang-kuha dito.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they're a great group, and it's, you know, I've been in groups where the singers are kinds of pains, and where the singers are really cool, and I can tell you that the cool ones, it's a much better experience. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, this is great. She just seems like one of the guys, and she's just so laid back, and she just has fun with them. It's awesome.
So
No diva qualities.
No, it's just. So I see lots of recommendations coming in, which I appreciate. I'm going to go with. I saw several of you mention Heart to Heart was like vocally a pretty awesome one. So we're going to start with that one. We're going to get to more as well. So let me pull that one up. But she did Never Enough, and that might be interesting to watch too.
From The Greatest Showman, a movie that I still have not seen. I know.
At least you
incredible.
checked Moana off your list.
I did.
It was a good movie.
It was a good movie. All those movies are great.
Yeah. Sorry, we're not doing polls today. Mailu is here. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to put I know it's weird. I forgot something. I do have our little widget for Buy Me a Coffee. I don't know if any coffees came in, but thank you if you sent them. I'm so sorry if I missed them.
I don't think so.
No? Okay, we're good. Now's the time for coffee. Now that we have the widget up. All right, so this is Heart to Heart. Kenny G and Kenny Loggins. Let's, and Oyas is
Kennys.
in this one. All right, cool.
The Kens.
Come on, let's go.
We did several of the ones you guys are suggesting as well.
You ain't crazy, I ain't gonna lie anymore. What you're feeling is, there's a reason for I wanna do it right. I gotta do it right now, baby. You're asking me, do I love you? Oh, you know I've tried. But what you after, you can't find it in my eyes. I'm gonna do right. I gotta do right, darling. Tell the truth. No, turn away. This is our last chance to touch each other's heart.
Love it when it's that little push, little edge.
I don't know, baby, when did the end? So darling, tell me now, come on. Can we go on together? And never we fall apart. You're the only way to start. It's heart to heart. Come on. Listen. We're collecting lights, but
Thank you, Chris.
when you can't give it love, you give a little love by now. I'm gonna do, you gotta do. This time we both gotta do it right. Come on, baby. I don't wanna leave, I don't wanna say goodbye.
Totally changing tone.
Yeah.
There comes a time, a moment when you gotta do right. Come on, you gotta do it right. Come on, darling, tell the truth. Don't tell
Hold on. Two things. So one, that was super cool. But it also, you guys know me. When Papa Richard comes out, when it comes to spamming and unnecessary things in the chat, we say goodbye. Not because we don't appreciate you sharing your thoughts. This is an open platform, but be kind. And also, the comments that we're repeating over and over again was about she uses auto-tune live. When are we ever going to hear without auto-tune? Did it like over and over and over again. Johnny and I have used auto-tune. We use Melodyne. We have been in the studio. We've been on stage. We have trained ears to recognize when auto-tune is there. We don't always say when it is because it's not always relevant. There ain't no auto-tune on what we're hearing right now, or we would have heard a completely digitized thing. So sorry, I had to kick you out of chat because it's just, it not only was it spamming, but it's just misinformation. So we're going to listen to what we just heard again.
Yeah, no, she's, especially a song like this, a soulful song where it actually, there's moments where it's beneficial to be a little flat, and she's doing it, or a little sharp at times, to accentuate certain parts of the song. That's what she's doing. You can't do that with auto-tune. That's why anybody with any soul, when they're singing, when you auto-tune them, you ruin them completely.
If you think that was auto-tune, then that just shows you how good she is. And there's 100 cents between each note. So it's like you have this pitch and then the next pitch, that half-step interval that we use in our Western scale of music. That's measured by 100 cents between this note and this note, this note and this note. So when it feels right, very often, it's within, maybe 5 to 10 cents of the actual perfect note. I mean, that's what gives it a human element. When you step outside of that 15, 20, 25 cent difference, you're going to hear it starts, then it's, sometimes it still makes it sound soulful and cool. But it is imperfectly perfect, to quote a song title of Johnny's, in this performance here. So, all right, lecture over. Hitting play.
Wow.
And I want this to be an educational moment, not to harp on the auto-tune thing, but the flat thing. I could hear, Johnny, you're going to hear more specifically, and in that moment, she is absolutely flat. And I don't mean like the wrong key, but she is under the note, no question, but it gives like this suspense, and then she lifts at the tail end of it. That's what that soulful quality is. So listen to this again.
In this modern age of music, sometimes that's what's stripped out of it. It's that type of stuff, which is what makes it alive,
So right here, she's under. She's just a little under, and then it lifts up into this cool vibrato, and that's what makes it tasty.
Yeah, tasty and good word.
Tell me, tell me, tell me.
Oh. Yes.
I feel like that type of song was used in every single 90s movie, like late 80s, 90s movie at the intro. That type of.
Where
soulful,
where
I don't
was
know.
she in that moment? Is it A5?
I think so, yeah.
That was it was just this really cool grit and just attitude on top of it. Just an
Yeah.
awesome range to play with. Now we're
mean,
only going to
she
show
just
the
had-
West Tone audio once because I am not using them today and I miss them greatly. So thank you for the reminder, Flory. Johnny's experienced
okay.
better sound than I am at the moment.
You're in a castle. You're making up for it.
That's right.
Just, when you hear a song like that, knowing the other styles of music that she does so well, like to go from singing a Paramore song and some of like the more like easy laid back soul like R&B stuff, to do a song like that, it's music is just so in her bones. It's and every ounce of it. It's like just the way she's digging into the rhythm and like the riffs that she's doing. It's such a different approach to rock singing, which she also does extraordinarily well.
Yes.
But
Her flexibility.
it's a different thing. I couldn't imagine Axl Rose going and doing something like prime Axl Rose, doing a song like this and making it sound believable. And the fact that she can do that, which not everybody can do,
Even
it's a
within-
very rare thing.
Even within the own, sorry, I didn't mean to click on that one. I'm trying to find the right. You said there was a Wish live of her singing "Never Enough." I'm not finding it, guys. Sometimes those get taken down from YouTube, so the top one, is that right? Doesn't have a lot of plays on it, but that could have just been like re-uploaded or something like that. So I am curious to hear it. Some of you requested Fly Me to the Moon. We listened to that one. It was an exquisite performance. That one was brilliant.
Yeah, again, another completely different style, more of a crooning style, which
Yes.
she does every style. Just you'd think that's what she does primarily, and the fact that she switches so effortlessly.
So you guys are saying this one. Do I have the right one then? Okay, I think we're going to go with this. All right, let's give it a whirl. And I think, I see several people have requested She's Gone. We're on like a She's Gone kick because apparently Steel Heart, like that song is like massively popular. So we might dive into that one next. So let's check this out. In the meantime, the coffees I definitely saw come in.
Let me thank some coffee buyers. Thank you guys so much. Lots of coffee. So Malu, as a hello, Malu. Goodbye, Miss Malu. I'm so in love with you because, well, I love you. But thank you for the coffees. I don't want to think it's conditional on your coffees.
Just hit, if you
and-
can't afford coffees or don't want to send them, just hitting like is greatly appreciated too. Please know that.
Yeah. No, it all helps our program for sure. Thank you, Latte Lover, as always, our top supporter, and Intangible Heart. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, for the
All right.
5 copies you bought as well.
Let's give this a whirl.
Pause it for 1 second.
What's up? Do I have the wrong one?
Our video is stuttering. I'm guessing it's because you're in no man's land right now. And
I'm in the mid. So I'm in a castle in a swamp. We're literally surrounded by 600 acres of swampland. So Wi-Fi isn't great. So
a little choppy.
It is a little choppy. So I do apologize. That's my bad. So it's not just
Nothing you
what
can do about it.
what you're watching. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hold.
I love this song.
Let it stay this way. Can't let this moment and you set off a dream with me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand. Will you share this with
Be really
me?
cautious.
'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me.
Suspended note there.
Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never enough, never enough
Just getting genuinely emotional on this.
for me, for me, for me. All the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the
Skull
night
bumps.
sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, never for me, for me. Never enough, never, never, never enough, never, never, never enough for me,
Ah.
for me, for me.
Wow.
Ah!
Once again, to go from that last song that we heard to that, those are completely different approaches to singing, and I don't know what her, I don't even know what her strong suit is, because she does all of them well,
Right.
like extremely well. Wow, yeah, because I mean, before, you know, some people that have more of a bluesy voice and they're sort of more riff oriented, like more, their strong suit is moving around a little bit more note wise,
Sure.
and it's not long held out notes. You know, that's their thing, and they can't do that, the long held out notes as well. This, I mean, this was everything is long held out notes. There's no scoops into notes. Everything is, you know, it's just right on, and then the vibrato's way more accentuated in something like this. And
Just
again,
awesome.
It's seamless. It's seamless.
I want to thank Wilma Haro. Thank you so much for your super chat. And
Wilma.
also, and why are you yelling her name? Oh, it's Hong Kong dollar, so she's far away. Was that?
No, it's a.
I actually got that. I was trying to be
Oh,
funny
okay.
and it failed. But to your credit, I often miss a lot of that. Also,
Yeah.
Angelito Raphael, thank you so much for your super chat as well. All right, so we see several requests for a Toni Braxton medley with GiGi and Miss Morissette. We have never seen these two sing together, I don't believe, to my recollection.
Oh.
Now, I will tell you, we knew of this song in advance of today, so I was curious if it was going to be in the chat, and it is. The problem is it was taken off YouTube. However, Brigitte did her homework, and she found me a link on Bilibili. So let me pull that up here. And I think now that song's stuck in our head. And yeah, so let me do that. Very curious. I see a lot of requests coming in. There's songs that we've already reacted to. So if you're new to the channel, we've got a playlist for GiGi. A lot of the ones here we have already done. I don't have that list to read off to you readily available. So let me pull this up. Will this do it? For some reason it's not quite fitting in the frame here. Hold on, we shouldn't have to do transparency for this.
This time I love you again.
I think this is the right video. This is all I got. It was taken off YouTube, so. Officially Missing You, we've already done.
This is like our dream come true, Richard. This performance.
Yes, I'm very happy with the combination of these two voices. Just realizing if it's no longer on YouTube, there's probably a reason for it. I am going to put the transparency on it, even though we're on Bilibili, because there's a reason this one was hard.
With things? Does it ever work out for us to roll the dice on anything?
The first 10 seconds that we just watched are probably going to get this entire thing blocked globally. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm a little slow this morning. All right, let me continue. Bending it. Billy
what
Billy.
Is it? Just a what? Just another sad love song. Wrecking my brain.
Ooh, that was low.
Could give me one good reason why I should believe you. Believe in all the things that you tell. I would sure like to believe you. My heart wants to receive you. Doesn't make me know that you are sincere. You know I love for you to leave me and follow you completely. So won't you give me all I ask for? And if you give your very best to bring me happy days, I'll show you just how much I adore you. 'Cause you mean the world to me. You are my everything. I swear the only thing that matters to me. Oh, baby, 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 baby. You mean so much to me. And I can't stop caring about the apple of my eye.
I don't know if I know this song.
I don't know this one.
And I can't get you out of my head.
For clarity, I do know who Toni Braxton is. just because I don't know this song doesn't mean I don't know the artist altogether. But it wasn't an artist that I really got into at any point. So I'm not familiar with the tunes as well.
Sad love song making my brain.
There is, I mean, their tones are so different. Now, we've heard both of these singers manipulate their voice to adapt to, as you pointed out, like different styles that's there. GiGi, I think, has more of a and this is no diss on Morissette, believe me, if anyone watches this channel, I have nothing negative to say about Morissette, but we all have different skills, different strengths, right? GiGi is got that chameleon quality more so, like specific artists that I hear, especially in the pop realm, going all the way back from the Carpenters to current. She's really able to do that well. Or Morissette, obviously, her range, her squeak that I cry over every time I hear it, and she's more of got a little more of like that power Broadway warm quality to it. I'm trying to find the right way to describe it. But we've heard her adapt more pop versus more Broadway as well.
Yeah, well, I feel like GiGi, no matter what, I mean, obviously a chameleon does so many different styles, but there's always, at the heart of it, is the GiGi tone.
There is a center truth, absolutely.
Always. And then with Morissette, I mean, she can, I think when we were watching last week, when she goes from a Whitney song or something to a Mariah song, I mean, she really,
she does,
you know, like embodies that. They're both just incredible.
Just great at it. But the tone when they're singing side by side, I mean, you can even both singing to Toni Braxton songs. So my point of this is they both can imitate a lot of what they're doing. I think GiGi's tone might be more true to what Toni did, but
possibly more conducive to certain
more
things,
conducive.
yeah.
Might be what's there. But what I love about this is there's still an absolute separation between their frequencies. You can hear that is Morissette, that is GiGi, and they both sound awesome on the same song in the same range of notes, which is awesome.
And once again, this style of singing totally different than the last one that we heard from GiGi, and even different from the Kenny Loggins song, which was definitely more bluesy in its essence. And this, you know, R&B, I mean, rhythm and blues, I mean, has that element as well. But obviously, there's a difference. You know, it's a totally different approach, different delivery, and again, it's just she does it so easily. She's embodying what she's doing so well
every time. Nice.
Oh, we know this one.
Okay, the chorus I recognize.
Okay, I know more Toni Braxton than I thought.
We've already reacted to Unholy.
Oh.
Effortless runs. Stylizing it. Oh, awesome. That was cool to see GiGi, that belt range of things, and Morissette took more like the low end and just some of like the more of the R&B riff, you know, kind of things. There was like cool choices that they played off of each other on that one.
Yeah, GiGi, I mean, we've reacted to Morissette so many times that we know her voice so well that there's almost no surprises anymore because she just is so transcendently good. GiGi just always finds new ways to surprise me because you just think it's like, okay, maybe that's her, and then she'll come up with these little things like, oh my god, she can do that as well. You know, you kind of
right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Fink
that's just-
is back in.
I underestimate her sometimes because I mean she's amazing, but yeah, like
Yeah.
in that it's like keeping up with somebody like Morissette with the trills and the runs and stuff like that. That's not an easy thing because that's Morissette
Yeah.
just lives and breathes that stuff.
That's why it was kind of cool to hear them together because they definitely
Yeah.
have, like I said, every artist has their own like signature choices and styles and qualities that makes them them. So that was like that complemented each other well in that one.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take on She's Gone. We're doing, I think this is the third week in a row we have heard Steelheart. We'll probably take a break after this. It's a great song. It's impressive to do, but
Right.
we'll press pause just for a little bit on this one. But one more time with GiGi, had a lot of requests for this. Again, I see a lot of, Through the Fire, Unholy, Fly Me to the Moon, all those songs we've already reacted to for GiGi. So be sure to check out our GiGi playlist to hear those. I think we did Ironic too from Morissette. All right, no, we did something else off Jagged Little Pill album, but
Yeah. No, it's there's something Alanis Morissette, and just again to go from
You oughta
Alanis
know.
Morissette, which there's not, it's definitely like, you're belting out. It's more straight on notes. You got a little more grit to it, and to go from that to something like what we just heard, it's just she's so good. She's so skilled.
She's just awesome.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. She's Gone. This is from the Wish Date concert. This is super recent, I think. This is not the song.
She's gone out of my life. I was wrong. I'm to blame. I was so untrue.
You guys saying this is in honor of her mom?
I can't live without.
There's a different gravity to the lyrics.
In my life, there's just an empty space. All my dreams are lost, wasting away. Forgive won't you save me? My heart belongs to you. Lady, can you forgive me? For all I've done to you.
I just on the technique choices she's making too. I tend to hear her do this more on the rock style of things, where she like bends the vowels a little bit more. In this one, it's to expand the tone, so it's not like the word "you." I mean, you could hear her start "you." It's an "ooh" shape, like she can get the pitch that she wants on that, but it's "you." She kind of like opens it up and brings in vibrato. Definitely a stylistic choice, but it works well in the context of a song with so much space and in that rock vibe that's going on here. So I think
and the
that's pretty
vibrato
cool.
she's using in this, which is a rock setting, as opposed to the vibrato that still held out notes, just like Never Enough, but a different vibrato. It's got a little bit more of a swankiness to it, like when she's releasing it.
Yeah.
And just how would you describe it? The rapidness of it, I guess.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, good. Thank you.
The speed in which it oscillates, I think, is the term
Yes.
we're looking for.
Oscillating speed, yes.
All right, I'm gonna hit play. I'm gonna let this one go through here, and then we'll comment again.
out of my life. Oh, she's gone. I find it so hard to go on. I really miss that girl, my love. Come back into my arms. I'm so alone. I'm begging you. I'm down on my knees. Forgive me,
Oh,
Great.
won't you save me? My heart belongs to you. Lady, can you forgive me for all I've done to you?
God.
oh, power behind that. Is this Onus playing?
Great band. You know. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. The context of
Okay.
that being to her mom just makes the song.
I know.
It's like all the little pitch things or whatever, and the tone breaking up, and the breathiness, that some of the cry points, like all of it just has this weight and meaning and genuine disturbance. I'll call it an imbalance, but telling the perfect story that connects to her life and her heart in the context of that song was just like that. That was so cool. And stupid high, by the way.
And once again, maybe it's just because we haven't reacted to her in a while. She's doing all this stuff that's just like, I didn't know that she could do that. I don't necessarily equate, a huge range with her too, but she's got a huge range. That's a high freaking note.
Yes, it is.
She can do it all. She really can.
Oh my goodness.
That was somebody asked what that note that was. That's a F #5, which is a high note.
I was just verifying. It is, in fact, it's G flat 5, but that's fine. F#5 is. You can say it that way if you want.
That joke never gets old.
That's all I got. The only music theory I have is flat goes down, sharp goes up.
Those are the same note. Yeah. G flat and F sharp are the same note.
Oh my goodness, that was just awesome. Okay, let's move on to another song.
Pause. She's gonna bring back Mary Poppins. Which Mary Poppins? Let's go fly. Up to the highest height. Let's go fly a fly. Now play some GiGi.
GiGi. So Dennis says, grow up Christmas list. There's a GiGi, Katrina, Velarde, Daryl, and Sam. We haven't heard Sam Megabit in a while,
Yeah.
too. We are
This might have to be the last one.
No, we're actually not going to do that one right now. I love the suggestion. What I wanted to say to Dennis is, please, after this live stream, please put it in the comments below for all of you. Any songs that we haven't heard from GiGi, we're coming back for a part 3, hands down. It's going to happen. So let us know. This will be a resource to come back here and check it out. But for that song, we're going to be doing some Christmas special shows. So I think that sounds like that would be a good fit for that coming up. In the meantime, we're taking on All By Myself. So back to...
Is stop at a song, or is that telling me to stop singing Let's Go Fly a Kite? Either way, I'm not going to stop.
Just to aggravate Chris.
Okay. To the highest height.
We've heard Bring Me to Life as well. Oh, wait, is this part 3? Then yes, you're right. This is part 3. So part 4. Yes, we'll do part 4, Deb. Thank you for that clarity. All right, here we go. All By Myself. Let's bring this on. It's been requested many times. Last one for today. Thank you again for the likes, the shares, the comments, all that stuff. It's greatly appreciated.
Yes.
And the coffee. I think I just saw one come in from Art. Did we miss anyone else?
Nope, that's it, I believe.
Art, thank you so much. We
Thank you.
appreciate that. All right, so little Eric Carmen with that magical bridge that we all know and love so well.
Not to be confused with Eric Cartman. Eric Carmen.
No one is. Although I'm sure they've done an episode of him singing this.
When I was young, I never needed anyone. And making love was just for fun.
The intimacy.
Those days are gone. Living alone, I think of all the friends I've known. When I dial the telephone, nobody's home. All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore. Hard to be sure. Sometimes I feel so insecure. And love so distant and obscure remains the cure. All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore. All by myself, don't wanna live all by
Nice.
myself anymore.
They did that. There was an anticipated offbeat or something, right? That's not in the normal
Yeah.
version
Yep.
of it.
That's
So,
that's a slick move.
yeah, so it's just
Slick
they're
move,
doing
yeah.
these cool little. Obviously, he's planned ahead. I mean, unless they just did a quick, "Hey guys, I'm gonna do this." Those little choices is what makes the band, the Vibes band, great, because it's not just a stock. Hey, let's just do exactly what was there. Those little choices make it interesting and gives a little bit of a fresh flavor in the setting, the background of GiGi being featured up front, obviously.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. And her pure tone, we heard just, there's just a warm projection sound on this song, of course, that we tend to expect from Celine Dion when she sings it, right? So she's just like highlighting that part of her timbre as well. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Weird, they're doing this add-on instrumental part in this song too, in this version too.
Huh. It became a trend. It must have during the pandemic.
Richard thought this didn't exist the first time we reacted to this song.
Like, oh,
like,
they're
this
really
is new? Is this new? Like, no, Richard. It's been there.
The most famous part of the song.
When I was young,
Oh, it's a little different though.
never needed anyone.
They did a shortened version of it.
And making love was just for fun. Those days are gone. All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore.
Sorry.
Oh! So satisfying every time someone hits that.
By myself. All by myself. Don't wanna live.
So clean.
Don't wanna live by myself anymore, by myself anymore, by myself
Yes!
God. Girl can sing.
She's just awesome.
I mean, just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think there's just a relatability to her voice because, and I've talked about this before, where there's sort of a lack of pretense in her voice, which, don't get me wrong, I like a stylized voice as much as anybody, but there's such a real, like it's coming, it's just very natural. It makes me feel like a natural woman, Richard. Poor man. But it's
I
just,
feel like that may have been the best ending to a show. I know Jai's got a studio. I got to teach. I got to jet as well. I'm glad you feel like a natural woman. I hope many
And
of
I
you
feel
out
like
there
flying
do
a
as
kite.
well. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you for our Silver, Gold, and Throne League members for all of your support. We are back here tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. for Dimash. It got delayed from last week. We're back at it. We have, thank God it's Filipino Friday coming up. Not this Friday, but the following one. We also have Forestella next week. Zhao Shen, then Regine Velasquez. And I didn't do Velasquez this time. I said it correctly. So we got lots of
learning.
awesome
That's nice.
Reaction Wednesdays coming up. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Have an amazing day.